We live. We live. Memorial Day. Look who I've got with me. Hi. Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
Check it out. Here's a, this is page like number 3 of getting caught up from vacation, missed phone calls, and website orders. We've got this updated, so this was completely full of names when we got back. Mike, what's up? Yo. Emily has, you came up here Friday and worked on this, getting caught up. Saturday, and today's Monday, and you're still not caught up. So she's doing this. I'm out there in the shop building stuff, and it's Memorial Day, and so I'm gonna make this one brief. What's up? What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a good Memorial Day. But out of that big long list of, hold on a second, because here comes the minions. What's up, Mike? There's minion number 2. I hear him. What up? What y'all doing?
I was playing hide and go seek.
Come here.
Huh?
What are you doing?
I hate from him up there.
Show y'all what these guys have been doing. Picking blackberries. That's how, is that like a, how much compared to what the total amount you've picked?
Do they have like more than like?
I know you have like
3
more.
or 4 times.
3 or 4 times more, yeah. These are good. So we're making a, I don't know, blackberry, you know, we could do blackberry
Jelly?
ice cream. Some homemade ice cream would be really good. So, go back out, fellas. I'm doing a video.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'd say, how many phone calls did you just answer that were what I'm fixing to talk about?
Maybe about 4 or 5.
4 or 5 per month, probably 10 per month. So we get a lot of this, and I'm just going to start sending them a link to this video. And I'm not being rude. I'm really not. But we sell equipment that's built. We sell some parts on the website. And what up, Rusty? I just saw your name on something in here.
Is it Rusty Townsend?
Yeah.
I was just to call him.
She's looking at your email thread right here, my dude. She'll be calling you in a second. But we get a lot of this, and I'm not, please understand the spirit of this, okay? So I'm not being rude, but I'm just going to have to tell y'all, I'm going to forward this to people in the future. Dude wants some equipment. He wants a trailer. He wants a skid. He can't afford it. I understand that. So he wants to buy the equipment that we sell, manifold, pump, wand, whatever, and build it himself. Roger that. But the key word, you have to understand, you've now flipped over to a DIY project, okay? And the key word in DIY is why. It's you. And no, we cannot walk you through this. We can't do a 35 email exchange on how to set up your freaking trailer or skid. I don't care that much to help you. It's not that I don't want to help you, like, as a person. Like, if you were walking down the street and you were hungry, I'd give you $5 to buy something to eat. I'm not going to help you build your rig because I can't spend, how much time if I decided to do that would I spend a month answering, hey man, how do I do, what do I need, I don't give a flip, figure it out. Like, there's a million different ways you can set this stuff up, and if you're going to piece it out and build it yourself, that's fine. I actually encourage it because you'll know your system really good inside and out. But the thing is, we can't, it don't make a lick of sense for me to sell you one of them little Dumaflachis right there. That's a wand. Them other boxes are manifolds. And pump, and we get questions about selling hose reels. We don't sell hose reels and tanks. We really don't sell that stuff. But I can tell you where you can get them. You know, I don't really give out all my, hey, where do you get tanks? Use the Google. But let's say you buy all that stuff, right? I'm not going to stay on the phone and help you build a rig. That don't make any sense. It's just from a business perspective, it doesn't make, now I'll sell you the stuff. If you've got a quick question, that's fine. But we just can't camp out on the phone all day walking. It don't make no sense. If you were a landscaper, imagine this. You start a business as a landscaper, right? You do full landscape jobs. That's what you do. And guys call you and they say, hey, listen, I'm a homeowner and I can't afford your services, but I bought me some crepe myrtles and some azaleas, and I was just wondering if you'd, talk me through how I'm going to plant these or what I need to do to, water them and all this stuff. That's not how it works. That guy gets paid to come out there and do that job. Now, can you buy it and do it yourself? Sure. Does he probably really give a flip? Not really. I mean, more power to you, but it don't make any sense to, from his perspective, to spend a bunch of time walking you through how to cut him out of business. Does that make sense, guys? It's like even if you're buying the parts from me, I'm making money on them a little bit, and I don't mind selling them to you. And please understand, if you got a quick question, shoot it to us on email. We'll answer it. But we can't get on the phone and spend 20 minutes. We can't do back and forth emails. Figure it out. It ain't that hard, no way. Figure it out. It ain't that hard. I don't care how you set it up. I don't care. Sean Hodges gets this a lot too. He builds the little kits, right? Well, it's not a full system. You still got to add tanks and all that jazz to it. But you understand that when you buy it, you buy the kit, you understand that you're going to have to, plumb it up and set it up and figure it out, okay? 99 out of 100 guys can do that, and that's not a problem at all, and they don't think twice about it. They buy the kit. If they have a problem, they call Sean, he fixes it. But the setting it up part of it, they understand that that's on them. The saving the money part of buying the DIY kit, the flip side of that coin is that you have to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, you're screwed. Like, you're literally screwed. You're at the mercy of somebody to take their time and help you. And I can't be that somebody, because if I go down that rabbit hole, it ain't just one guy. It's another guy and another guy and another guy and another guy and another guy. And I'm spending 2 or 3 days a month on the phone just talking random guys through building their own rigs. Again, that's totally fine. Abso-freaking-lutely build your own. If you need some, guys, if you're watching this, if you want to build your own system, you can watch all our videos and at Power Wash Store videos, and you can screenshot stuff and zoom in and figure out how you want to build it and build it. And if you need some stuff from us, like these certain items that you can't make yourself, be glad to sell it to you. But what we ain't gonna do is be on the phone all day telling you how to build your freaking. No, you can't use my photos. We just can't do it. So it's not that I don't want to. Like, in a perfect world, if I had unlimited time, I would. But I don't have the time to do. I barely can keep up with the things that make the company money for the bottom line, much less walking people through DIY stuff. So the key word in DIY is why. Powerhouse Power Washing LLC. What's up, man? Y'all having a good Memorial Day? It just Emily just came out there and told me, she's like, I got through all these phone calls and out of all this list of contacts, there's a few that are good, solid leads that we need to follow up with. Most of them are just emails. Listen, also, guys, if you email a company, a small company, let me get her in on this. We've been doing maintenance and getting ready to call back. Yeah, yep. If you email a company, please don't email this thread that's this long of an email, okay? Because when I open the email and I'm like, I don't even want to read this. It's a novel. Like, it looked like C.S. Lewis wrote this thing. It looked like it's got part 2 and 3 to it. It looked like an intermission fixing to come up. It looked like Frodo Baggins and them fixing to head out to Mount Doom, and it's a 3-part series with freaking Peter Jackson directing it. If your email is that goddamn long, delete it and send another one that's brief and to the point, because my brain, by the time I get to the end of the email, I have to go back up and read it again. To be like, what is dude talking about? And it just says paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of email. Type real fast. She can type good. Look, type something.
No.
Can I come take a class Friday? Absolutely. Come take it. We'll be here Friday.
7 spots left.
We have 7 slots left for class Friday. So I've got a really good demo job for the next few classes. It's a local church. It's about a mile up the road. Steve, you still watching? We took Steve out there last Friday before last when he got his trailer, and we cleaned a little section on the roof. And now that it's been a couple days, it looks really good. There's a couple little dirty spots, just little bitty places here and there. Yeah, Steve's still on here. Hey, you ship him his Southern Drawl?
I got the label printed right
Look,
here.
there go your label for your Southern Drawl. It's on the way. So we're going to be working on that section, cleaning that roof out as our demo for our class. So the class is partial classroom time, and then we go out in the field and we try to do something in the field. I don't always have a good roof lined up because there's just limited roofs around here to do, and I'm ready for it. Yeah, he said he's ready to get it. I try to keep a good one lined up for training, but sometimes it's difficult. So I'll even do free ones because just so we'll have something for the guys to see. So let me check the chat and then we'll get off of here. Let's see, live chat. Let me see.
Hey, can
3 more days and I get my trailer. Yep, let's see, today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 more days. Hydro Works LLCs. Who is Hydro Works? I'm guessing that's Billy. Hydro, who's?
I think that's the aluminum trailer.
What you talking about?
I don't remember.
Who is Hydro Works? Let me know. Anyway, what was I going to say? Something. I forget.
We had our second Canadian order today.
Yeah, we sold something too. I get it on the 4th day. Billy, yeah, that's who I was hoping you was going to say, because that's the only trailer I'm building this week. I'm like, I better be Billy Roberts, because there ain't nobody else coming to get no trailer. Yeah, I was out there actually working on it right before I come out to do this video. So, are you going to start selling a product like Agent Halt? No, because I don't really see a need for it. I've been washing 16 years. We don't use any kind of neutralizer. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. I'm not saying it don't work. We just don't use it. We dilute everything. Dilution is the solution. So there are probably times when a neutralizing agent's a good idea. Sensitive plants, if you're doing this really upscale house and they got like botanical gardens, then yeah. But we have no plans on making any kind of neutralizer. What was I gonna say? Oh, my Karen meter video. I've gotten some hate on that.
Really?
Yeah, there's some thumbs downs and stuff. So I thought it was funny. I mean, I thought it was. You're not a Karen. Do y'all think she's a Karen? Do you need to pay for a second guy coming? No, dude, you're good. So the training days, if you get a trailer or a skid, you can bring up to 2 guys can take that training class for free. So you're good to go. Bring somebody with you. Wild West like that, I figured you would. Wild West always be like, he was one of the first to comment. What's something you use on gutters with a lot of black oxidation? So LA's totally awesome. Will work to pull tiger striping off of gutters. Gutter Butter's a better product. As long as it's warm day, you're okay. It'll clean it really good. 50-50, work in short sections and rinse it quickly, or you get to paint some gutters. So just be careful with that stuff. But Gutter Butter works good. There's a lot of stuff that works. LA's, we use it because normally we can go get it at the dollar store local, but Gutter Butter is a good product. Plus, I kind of like Patrick Clark, so I try to support him. But yeah, if I buy a Karen meter, does it come with tech support? Again, DIY, right? So you'd have to figure it out on your own. And guys, understand, we're not like anti-helping you out. Like the YouTube channel is here to help, but we just can't spend so much manifold. I make like $100 and something off of that, and then he wants to have a 82 email long exchange about building his trailer. I mean, I just can't do it. So I hope that doesn't sound bad, but I mean, it's just the facts. Like we could just about hire a person to sit there and answer stuff like that, and that would cost me about $4,000 a year. So just can't do it. So DIY, man, it's fine, but you just got to figure it out yourself, and it's not hard. You just look at stuff and plumb it up and make it work. It'll work. It ain't hard. If it was hard, I wouldn't be doing it. We're fixing to go, right? She's a workaholic.
I got to call that guy.
What guy?
The guy that I said I
Rusty Townsend?
Yeah.
He ain't even on here no more. He don't care. Yeah, you welcome for the info, brother. Any more questions before we go? Y'all need to go check Savannah out. If you haven't, it's Rusty is still on here. She'll call you before we leave. But yeah, we're gonna try to take the boys up to the creek. I think she's still finishing up. She's done with high school, but she's still finishing up an exam or something today. So we're gonna take these 2 little fellas up here to the swimming hole at the creek and push them in. Maybe take a watermelon up there and have a good. I never got a email, just a reminder. Okay, you talking about for coming Friday? I don't know.
Who was it?
Billy Roberts said he never got an email.
Yeah.
Consider this your email.
I'm sorry.
Vacation, man. Too much going on.
Yeah, that was mostly.
What time
vacation.
the pickup class? So pickup, you get here about 9 Central Time, 9 or 9:30, and you know, we'll wait on you if you're running late. So everybody that's coming Friday at 9:30, I'm kicking off. So just be here then, and we'll go through the class and get you loaded up. It's just you and one other guy getting a mini skid. So
But we've got a lot in the class.
yeah, but the rest of the class will be full with just class attendees. Yeah, appreciate the help. Video's big help. You're welcome, sir. We got 39 people. What's a good price for Softwash system? I need help. Well, a dual blend plus is,
$93.49.
yeah, she knows. I don't even know what the prices are. I don't even know. Dual blend plus is a good deal because you're basically getting that second Softwash system at cost. All the components we don't make, but probably $100 off that second system. It's not that hard to build it while we're already building it. So we give you that whole second Softwash system is independent and it's there for another $1,000. I mean, you can't beat that. That's Titan reel, Curitech hose, wand, blend manifold, pump, battery, the whole gig. So reducing it down to a single Softwash system, it saves you $1,000. If you want to save $1,000, you know, that's a way to do it. But the reason that we've never sold a single blend is because once I explain that for another $1,000 you can have this whole other system. I'm not even charging you anything. It's just what it costs the components. Everybody gets a dual. The mini system, the mini skids are popular too.
Yeah,
They're
become
cheaper,
really
but they're limited. It's a mini skid. We get this a lot. Dude wants to buy a mini skid, but then he wants me to work some voodoo magic and make it as capable as a dual blend plus with a ladder rack and a surface cleaner. Like, dude, it's just not that. That's not what it is. How do I see the setup? Go to southeastsoftwash.com and you can see all the equipment there. We're working on some stuff. Got some projects in the works, so we'll keep y'all in the loop when we get them rolled out. But this stuff right here is very popular. This, very good stuff. Southern Draw. I'm really happy with how popular it's been because it's good. I don't brag on my stuff much, but that's some good stuff. It's that yang. The yang is
starting to have a
draw.
lot of return customers.
Yeah, we're selling about a pallet a week of Southern Draw. So just get it if you want a good surfactant. It's really good. It rinses clean from windows. It's got a good scent, cover scent. It's thick. It does what it's supposed to do.
We're thinking about setting up a subscription.
Yeah, if we can figure it out, setting up a subscription so you'd subscribe and it would just automatically ship to you every week, ever how much you need. We ship it by the case. Better than Eliminator? I don't know. I've used Eliminator, but it's been a long time ago. Probably similar to Eliminator. If you buy 3 cases of surfactant, I'll throw in a free Karen meter. We've had some Karens, man. We've had some. Karen be making me want to do this. Y'all know what that is? What is that? That's rolling them hoses back up.
Oh.
So you can just leave. Like, y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Karen, the girl that, she's like 37 and older. She's got that haircut and she wants you to, when you leave, it looks like the day that they built their house. That's what she wants it to look like. But the house is 15 years old and nasty and like Karen's, man. How much is a case of Southern Draw, Emily?
$89.99.
$89.99. What is a Karen meter? Go to my video from yesterday, James. You'll see it. I did a whole video on it. It's a fancy device that detects. See, Karen's put out a signal. They put out a resonant frequency. They emit it. And so you pick up on that, and it just lets you know, that there's one in the area. So, do you have any sample packs of the Southern Draw? I do not have a sample pack. There's no way to do it really. Well, there's probably a way, but we were selling them in 1 bottles and 2 cases, 2-pack cases, but they get damaged so easily in shipping that we just decided to only sell them in the big box of 4 gallons. So that's a 4-gallon box. And that's a heavy-duty box, and the reason that we do that is because it will ride a conveyor line in a mechanized distribution center.
Only had one, and I actually got called about it today. one case got messed up. Chris Costa's and
Chris Costa.
Chris Costa.
Chris Costa, the gun guy? The C-clamp guy?
No, I can't
White
remember.
beard, Costa
He's in
Lewis?
New Hampshire.
The only Chris Costa I know is like gun industry trainer, Coast Guard.
Oh, well,
That's probably
he
a
had bought
different
some
Chris
stuff
Costa.
from us, and he bought that, and he called and said that like it was damaged.
But that's one
the first one
out of 4 pallets. That's pretty good. So a lot better chance of making it to you in that box instead of a smaller container. Yeah, you get 4. It's 4 gallons in that box. And so a gallon, yeah, we're back to shipping. Yeah, we're pretty much back to normal, Williams. The tip about the electric wire was awesome. Yeah, put a kink in it. It's fine. So the surfactant is a concentrate, guys. So that gallon jug, you can mix about 15 gallons of surfactant. Now, if you want it thick, you can mix it 10 to 1 and make 10 gallons of surfactant. So that 10 gallons should do you, 10 or 15 gallons or whatever, should do you about 2 house washes and have a little bit left over. Is that free shipping? No. No. I wish. I'd lose money. If I included free shipping on surfactant, we would be losing probably about 15 bucks.
It's usually about 20 to, the most I've seen is $35.
So
20 to $35.
we use UPS. We have a UPS account. When you punch in your area, it calculates how far you are and it charges you exactly what it should for shipping. I really wish I could figure out a way to do free shipping over, orders over a certain amount, but the profit margins are already so, we don't make a ton on this stuff. So if I did the free shipping, I'd be like, well, I might as well just roll the window down and throw $200 out the window. The shipping is what gets you on surfactant because it's heavy. Is the GX390? Yeah, it is. It's a good, solid engine.
I just thought of something else you might discuss. The
Storm
little
any
small
business.
True Blues that were.
Hold on a minute. 4 gallon minute Honda. Hope you didn't screw yourself. No, you good, dog. That's a solid motor. Yeah, Eliminator's good. And so here's what I would do is just shop around. Slow-mo is good from Lori and those guys down in Clearwater. That's some good stuff. You really need to find, if you want to save money, find a surfactant you like from somebody, whichever vendor is closest to you. So that should save you the most on shipping. Russ Johnson's website has never had an accurate shipping calculator, so you have to call them. But ours is accurate. So, you wouldn't want to buy surfactant from somebody across the country because even though it may be good, you're going to spend a piss ton of money getting it shipped, and there's nothing the vendor can do about it. I see dudes complain about shipping all the time. Frick, I don't like it either. We got guys that complain, about the taxes when they buy equipment here. Y'all know I be hating the government. I'm Ron Swanson. I hate them. But unless y'all want to go to jail for me like Wesley Snipes style, I ain't going to jail for y'all. We're going to have to pay that. We're going to have to pay them taxes. Unless the boogaloo is starting. What do you think about using pine saw as a scent? No, I wouldn't do that. Don't use pine saw. I'm sure it might be compatible with bleach, but you got to be really careful about cross-contaminating SH and other chemicals like that. You can kill yourself. So if you want a good surfactant that's got a cover scent and you don't want to spend the money on something that's made for it, go Gain soap. Yeah, he says Gain. Y'all go try Persil laundry detergent from Walmart. If you're in a pinch, it works pretty good. It's not as good as this, okay? It ain't as good as that. But I'm just trying to be honest and help you out. If you're ever you run out and you can't, just go to Walmart and get a jug of that. It'll work. It rinses from glass pretty clean. It works okay. Ordering draw, I'm going to try. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, Gain soap. I've used Gain before. Snot. Yeah, Snot stuff's good stuff too. But why don't we use Ivory soap? Yes, that is a stupid question. He said, stupid question, why don't we use Ivory soap? So, yes, that's a stupid question. I don't know. You talking about Ivory hand soap? Probably because it's really expensive, I would imagine. I've tried all that stuff just to see what worked good, and the only thing I was ever really like, this is pretty good, was Persil laundry detergent. The liquid stuff, I probably tried it at some point. A lot of that, so if you're going to use anything on the non-purpose made surfactant, like a laundry detergent, don't use the stuff from the dishwashing aisle. Use the stuff from the laundry aisle because that stuff is made to go in with washing machines with SH. So it should be bleach compatible. But I'm telling you, get a purpose-made surfactant. If you look at the cost you're spending, actually this is just about as cheap as Persil because it's about the same price and it works better, just a little bit better. I'm not saying it's like 5 times better, but it is better. So if you look at your surfactant cost, what it costs you per job, you're not really saving anything. Again, where you're really saving the money is just the shipping. So try to find something you can get that's not outrageous on the shipping costs. We're in Georgia. Could I send one of my employees to pick up? Sure, yeah, just come by here and they can pick it up. The address is, Google it, and the Google listing has the correct address, so they can pick it up. That's not a problem. Yeah, the shipping is high.
I mentioned something about that True Blue with the
Oh yeah,
manufacturer.
so is yours 1 ounce per gallon on surfactant? It ain't made to downstream. You can downstream with it, but it ain't made to downstream. It's made to be blendable through a blend system. So it's 1 to 10 or 1 to 15, depending on how you like it. That's a little bit of personal preference. But yeah, it's not an ounce per gallon thing. It's kind of a gallons per gallon thing, 1 to 15. Don't be messing around. There really is a big difference in quality in these chemicals, like getting callbacks because of hazy windows and stuff like that. But yeah, Emily wanted me to tell you about are you going to add that to the website?
I've already done it. I just didn't explain why.
Pull it up. Let me show them what we're talking about. I'm going to go out here to the shop and get one. So we're going to start adding this to the website and as an option, okay? I've got a bunch of them right here, and these are, it's loud out here. These are little small pure pine oil extractants. No, I've never done that. So when you go to the website here, my dudes, you'll see right there, right there. That is a add-on, and that is True Blue surfactant, pipe sealant, okay? So we've got a bunch of these. We're going to try to keep these in stock. And message retracted service. What'd you say, man? I was trying to read that, and then it said message retracted. Post it back up there again. I'll try to see if I can catch it. But we're going to keep this stuff in stock if we can. These are small tubes of True Blue, the sealant. So when we ship the manifold, the bottom leg of the manifold, the piece that goes over to the pump, that's not sealed because we don't know how you're going to set up what is your opinion on not using a surfactant? Okay, I'll try to answer that in a second. So when you get your manifold, we don't know where your manifold in relation to your pump is going to be at, so we don't seal that bottom elbow up. How do them blend modules work? I'll answer that in a second too. You need some of this, okay? And this is a freaking pretty good bit. Like there's plenty in here to use to seal that little elbow up, but we don't know where you're going to orient that thing, so we don't seal them. We just ship it, and then I've been telling everybody, hey, go to Home Depot, get you some of this. You'll need it anyway on your truck. But if you want to get one of these Arkansas Softwash kits, you're retarded. I'm gonna tell everybody. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell. Don't worry. I won't tell everybody what you told me last night. But that's Sean.
Yeah, I know.
So we're gonna offer these. How much are they?
$4.99.
$4.99. So no, we'll do that a little bit cheaper.
Whatever you tell me.
We'll do it a little bit. She didn't know. She just put a price up there. Do it for like $3.99 because it's a pretty good size. I mean, it's almost 2 ounces. I thought these were little bitty when I ordered them, but they're pretty decent amount in here. So you can add that on to your blend manifold purchase, and that way you can seal it up, and then you'll have a lot left over for just random stuff. Is True Blue a cement? No, it is a pipe dope. It is a soft set sealant, and it says somewhere. Well, it doesn't say it on these. It just says it on the big jugs. But we go through a lot of it on the big cans. But that's plenty to keep on your truck. Just in case you ever have to break a connection and you need to reseal it. Dude, I got that freaking stuff all over me. If I get some of that in my beard, can I return it for money back? Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Sean being silly. Let's see. Let me go back and answer that question from John Sharp's on here. What's up? Hey, why ain't you and Ray washing something, John, man? Notario stuff shipped.
I just printed his label.
Your shipping label's printed anyway. Tell Ray's stuff's on the way. So, what is your opinion? Service industry marketing tips asked this question. What is your opinion on not using a surfactant? Do the benefits of a surfactant, in your opinion, outweigh the additional rinse time? Yes, it does. And I tried it too. And this is what I tell people, right? I try to be upfront. Yes, we sell a surfactant. For God's sake, if you're out on a job and you run out of surfactant, don't leave the job. Just finish the job. You don't have to have a surfactant to do this type of work, but it helps a whole lot, especially on a roof cleaning. So on a roof cleaning, I've cleaned a bunch of roofs without a surfactant. Hey, bro, it's on the way, John. So using one versus not on a roof cleaning, I really, really like. I much recommend and much prefer it on a roof cleaning. On a house wash, I still like it because it covers. No, I don't have any shipped. They're built to order. We can ship them pretty quickly, but I don't just like build them and have them sitting around. So on a house wash, I still like to use it because of the cover scent factor and like dirt and debris. It's a soap. So what it does is it wraps around the molecules. What's up, Jonathan Langley? Little dude watching, man.
Oh.
It wraps around the molecules. Langley, you'll like this because you're a science nerd. It wraps around the dirt molecules and it breaks surface tension, and so it helps rinsing dirt off. But like you said, the flip side of that is sometimes you'll have to rinse more because sometimes you have to make sure you rinse the surfactant, rinse. You don't want to use too much. So using too much surfactant in your mix, it can be just as aggravating as not having it. But if you're using it right, there's a reason why people use it. But like my boy Aaron, he for years didn't even use a surfactant. Aaron is the kind of guy who's like, what's everybody doing? I'm going to do the opposite and just see. Aaron's freaking watching right now. Aaron is he's mind flipping me with some stuff, and I like it because whatever you see everybody doing, like a lot of times, just do the opposite and see if it works. Because a lot of times, 99% of them people, they're just doing that because that's what they've seen everybody do. So you don't have to have a surfactant, but there are benefits to using it, but you ain't got to have it. So, Hamid watching Yao Ming, he killed me with that stuff. Let's see. I'm going to go back up because there was some good questions here that I missed. Let's see. How do the blend modules work? They work. Basically, the pump pulls, and you're able to set your 3 dials to achieve what ratios you want for soap, bleach, and water. I got a couple more that I wanted to answer here. I know you don't do a lot of surface cleaning, but the best method not run off into the drains. We actually do a lot of surface cleaning. I never like it when I use a sentence and I have to say doo-doo because I want to make sure I point out the fact that I said doo-doo, but then it seems childish. So we actually do quite a bit of surface cleaning and running off into the drains. The only thing you really can do is barricade it and use a recovery system. So reclaim that stuff, you pump it back into a holding tank, and you dispose of it, off-site somewhere. That really sucks. That's why nobody likes to do it. So if you're in a municipality where that crap is enforced, you gotta be more careful. The Clean Water Act is federal, so you're not getting around it. It's just a matter of getting caught, and you don't want to. And, I'm not like a fan of sending liquids down drains anyway, because I do like the environment. But what else do we have? Me, man, we had a good vacation. It was a great, really good time. Let's see. We answered that already. Class size. What's our class limit? 20 people. 20 people. That's as big as my classroom can hold. No, we're not doing social distancing. Piss on that. I don't believe in it. Like, I'm full Alex Jones at this point. I'm going home and getting my Reynolds wrap, and I'm wrapping my head, and I think it's all a conspiracy. So, break's over, back to work. That's right. Yep. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Aaron said lava. Aaron don't need no blend manifold. Aaron just needs a real good valve, and it's off and on. It's off and magma. That's what he's looking for. Let's see here. Live chat again. Yeah, man. I know it's not a conspiracy. I'm not saying that COVID's not real, dude. I'm just saying, like, it's stupid the social distancing, but Walmart's got 700 people in it in Roanoke. I mean, it's literally 10% of our town are in Walmart. Like an actual number. That's not a guess. That's an actual number. 10% of our whole town in the store at one time touching stuff. So I'm just not about this 6 feet, wear a mask. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck telling these Alabama boys that they got to wear a mask. I don't remember what state it was, but they said it was mandatory to wear a mask in public. No, no, I'm not wearing a mask, dog. Like, the big igloo can commence. So, why do you use 12% SH? I've been using 5 to 6. Just bought a mixer. What's the difference? The difference is 12% is twice as strong as 6%. So, the industry standard is 12%. That's what guys buy because that's what industrial strength is. You can use 6, right? The strongest that we actually spray on anything is about 6, and that's usually moss. But it's actually cheaper to buy it in bulk 12%, and then you dilute it down from there. So that's why we use 12%. It's not that we're going to really spray anything at 12%. Logan Major says he's coming Friday. Yeah, get you a washathon ticket. You can't get one yet, but we're going to figure out Washathon 2.0 here pretty soon. Last of September, 1st of October time frame in Florida, Orlando area. We'll get it squared away. Yeah, Michigan. Michigan. Michigan's like the new California. They retarded. Let's see. I ain't putting on no mask. It's not gonna happen.
I thought it was something you could talk about.
Let's hold on. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? What do you got? What do you think?
Those churches.
No, I ain't gonna talk about that. We are gonna possibly be doing some sanitization for some local churches before they reopen fully. So we'll see if that goes through yet. What percent do you recommend spraying on white tile roofs? I ain't never seen no white tile roof, my dog. I ain't never seen one of those, but I would say it's probably going to be similar to like Spanish tile, and we're usually around 3% or so on that. So you can vary that stuff a lot. You can play with it up or down. Roof cleanings, there's 2 ways to do roof cleanings. You can do it on like 3%, 4% and do a couple coats, and then your runoff is not as strong, or you can nuke it one time. Sean said, hey.
Hey, Sean.
You can nuke it one time at like 6, and then you can go back and spot treat. So, 12 will clean everything, but you want to be at the lowest ratio you possibly can and still be effective. That way your runoff and your overspray that's inevitable is not going to be any stronger than it has to be, so you rinse that stuff down and you're not damaging stuff. Like a house wash. You can clean a house on 12%, but you're going to screw a bunch of stuff up, so that's why you're around 1% on a house wash, because it works just as good. Did I miss about the module? My phone died. No, you didn't miss anything. Trying to see. Do you have an SH filling station at your shop? We do. On the back side of the shop back there, we've got a big lean-to around the back. It's like a 20-foot long lean-to. I love it. We put trailers under there. But we've got a Ryobi transfer pump that I just attached to the wall. It's battery powered, 7 gallons a minute. We got 2 bleach drums, and my bleach guy comes and he gets the 2 empties and he drops me 2 new ones off, and then we just pump it over into the work truck once a week. And that usually gets us through a whole week unless we need to refill. The churches, are you doing a total? The churches thing you're going to do, the total donation, I'm kind of thinking about. No, it ain't going to be no donation, dog. They going to get a bill. Aaron, are you still on here? Please comment about them high tickets. No, them churches going to catch a bill. Now, it's going to be a discount, and I'm not going to, like, screw them. We're talking about, like, $450, $500 per building because there's, like, 36 churches in this network. So for us to go out there and sanitize this whole church, it's going to take several hours to do it right. That's going to take time. And so, no, I'm not going to do a donation. You're going to be billed out around probably $4.25. A lot of these are just country little churches. but they've got a building fund with $50,000 in it because they don't ever do anything. So they can pay. If they want to get the service done, they can pay. I wish I was a multimillionaire so I could give away stuff like that, but I just ain't. What about 3 to 5%? Then recoat is needed. They turn brown the needed rinse. Yeah, respray and good to go. What we normally do, Sean, I'm usually at like 4 to 5%, and I pop it, and then I get down, I do something else, and then I put my polarized glasses on. If I see any black spots, we spot treat and roll. Most of the time, that's going to get it, unless it's like one of them roofs where it's possessed by Satan, and you have to do Hail Marys and sprinkle it and get a priest out there on site and all that stuff. But most of the time, it's one coat, and then we spot treat. But is there anything we need to bring to the class on Friday? Pants, don't show up naked. No, just we've got notebooks and stuff.
You need to
So
go home.
I'm ready to go. I'm waiting on you. Yard signs or trailer decals. I'm starting out an enclosed trailer, American Fire Pressure Wash LLC.
What was that?
Both,
that
dude.
website somebody told us?
Both yard signs and trailer decals. Definitely put something on your trailer because it's a rolling billboard, and that's cheap. Aaron must have got off of here because he ain't coming. She's working me to death. My left hand is tired. Let's see. What's for lunch on Friday? We will go to.
You're gonna be glad.
We're gonna go to the local country buffet place and eat. They're open, so we're gonna go in there and eat country buffet. What's on the whiteboard? Website orders that are still pending. That's about a third is what was up there this morning. So we just gotta. Those are more current ones. We shipped the oldest stuff first. Manifolds and wands. We've got all the parts to build the manifolds except for the little cross pieces from Banjo, and those are on the way. So as soon as we get those, we'll be able to ship those manifolds out, but they're not like super old orders. What is the best polarized sunglasses to buy? Y'all know I'm an Oakley guy. Costas are good too. Really, if you want to save the money, just go to Walmart and get the polarized glasses over in the fishing section. As long as they're the good polarized lenses, you'll be fine. But it really does help. Like, it cuts that glare and you can see it. If I have a homeowner come out, clean a roof, they'll come out and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks good. And I know they don't know they can't see nothing because it's just glare. They're just trying to be nice. I'll say, yeah, put my sunglasses on. It's all right, you see that spot there? We're going to have to spot treat that. And those are just your stubborn spots, maybe a little thicker growth there. And they're like, oh, okay. And they understand now that, okay, it clicks. But without good polarized sunglasses, it's hard to really see what you're looking at. What else we got? Any more questions? Extreme clean, late to the party. Be an Aaron and nuke it and walk away. It works. You can nuke it. You can freaking spray 10% up there and you're going to be done fast. But you just got to be, can you do that? Are you the guy that's going to take care of the runoff? Aaron knows what he's doing. So these newer guys, y'all need to be real careful about doing it the Ronco way. Set it and forget it, because you will be coming back and replacing some bushes. Crystals or White Castle? Are you trying to start like a fight? I mean, what are you trying to say, man? Crystals all day, man. We're in the South. You ain't never been to a Crystals that was clean. You ain't never been to one. When they open a Crystals, like a brand new building, they open it, the building's brand new, and they go in there and make it nasty, and then they open it for business. But Crystals is good, though.
Hey, you want to hear something interesting?
Yeah, I always want to hear
Let's
something
talk
interesting.
about shipping a while ago. To ship a case of surfactant to Northern Ireland is $237.
Shipping a case of surfactant to Ireland?
Yes,
Dude in Ireland wants to buy some surfactant.
it's $237.
Woo, buddy. Go to the store and buy something else, man. Save the money. So I'm going to read this comment. He says, I wish Aaron was on here. They called and basically asked for a discount percentage to where I'll be making like 10%, and I have to wash like 6 churches. So basically a donation at that point. Yeah, no. I'm a Christian. We're in church all the time. It's in my logo. Look, there's a cross in the logo. So, big church guy, right? Big church guy. Churches have money. They can spend it. Like they can. And it's not like you're freaking screwing them anyway. Like it's not that much money, a few $100s. You know, church steeple cleanings, we do them too cheap. I mean, steeple cleaning, you're going to do it once every 10 years. You know, it's $1,000. What's $1,000? So don't let them push you into the corner, man. You ain't got to do the job. Like, give them the price. If they don't like it, no, that's not how this works. You know, that's not how it works at all. Ben Hill, you know, he never said anything back to me, but he's come back on YouTube. He's trying to kind of ease back in a little bit and act like it never happened. So here's Ben's version of the story. I apologize to Cody, and I just don't know why he made it a big deal and blew up about it. Well, I'll tell you why, Ben. You do know why, Ben. You're trying to trick people and act like I just freaked out for no reason. Ben's doing his thing. He is, and I hope Ben washes and makes a living and is fine. But I ain't backing down, not even that much, from the facts. The facts are Ben stole photos from dozens of guys over a 2-year period, documented. I've got documentation. I got a Facebook group full of guys where Ben stole their photos, used them as his own, put his watermark on them. So he's lying to his customers that that's his work. He's stealing from another contractor, which whether you think that's a big deal or not, it doesn't matter. It is a big deal, and it's actually illegal, right? So the government thinks it's a big deal. So he would get called out by that contractor. That guy would stumble across him like, dude, yeah, oh, I'm sorry, honest mistake. Oh, okay, Nat, no problem. He'd take the photos down. He'd do it to another guy, do it to another guy, do it to another guy. Well, nobody's ever going to know that you're doing that unless somebody calls you out publicly, because you could just keep doing that forever. And nobody's ever going to know that there's 15 other guys that you've already had that conversation with. If I was the first guy or even the second guy and Ben was like, dude, my freaking guys, they brought me those photos. I thought they did that job. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of dumb. It's a dumb system you've put in place, but that would have been okay. I mean, roger that, man. No harm, no foul. Just, delete them. Like, dude, I probably would have let you use one or two if you really needed it. If he'd called and said, hey, I don't have a real good photo of this. Do you have one I can use? Yeah, man, I'll send you one. Now, it's still kind of because you're still telling your customers that those are your photos and they're really not. But, But still, that's not what happened. Ben trying to act like this was just an honest mistake, and oh boy down in Alabama just blew it out of proportion. No, sir. That's not what happened, Ben. I've actually got messages from some of Ben's close friends and family that were giving me a lot of dirt on Ben that I'm not going to put out there publicly because it is not germane to the situation. But it's funny. It's just funny. Dude was just stealing photos like they were going out of style. You can't be on YouTube selling yourself as a guru and simultaneously be stealing before and after photos. My dude, you can't play both fiddles. Same as a Waffle House. They nasty too. Yeah, he turned his comments off. What do I EDC? I would show you, but YouTube won't let me show a gun on a live video. But I everyday carry a SIG 365 XL, and I can shoot groups about like that at 15 yards. So this thing is stupidly accurate. But my other two pistols are SIG 320s. Yeah, I always cut churches a deal. Yeah, John, I know, man. It's just a sad situation, but I hate it that it happened, but it's on Ben. It ain't on me. It ain't on me for calling him out, but I do hate it because it's just stupid and there wasn't no sense in it. He where he screwed up was that tell me he was gonna blackmail me, and he said that in writing. Okay, are you on drugs? Yeah, the churches, I do try to cut them a deal as much as I can. But at the end of the day, you cut everybody a deal, you're out of business. Or you cut your mama a deal, you cut your sister a deal, you cut your Aunt Susie a deal, you your buddy's brother a deal, you cut your churches a deal. At some point, who's cutting me a deal? We got to make money to survive. When I've got money in the bank, then I have the ability to, when God puts it on my heart to be a blessing to somebody, I can do that when I'm supposed to because I have money. If I'm undercutting myself all the time and I don't have any money, and then somebody has a legitimate need, then I can't do anything because I've messed myself up time after time after time. I've lost $20 here, $50 here, $100 here. So yeah, give them a discount, but don't shoot yourself in the foot either. My kids want to go to college too, you know. Yeah, those ninja skills were pretty much empty threats. Yeah, wasn't worried about that, no way. They call me strip and wax tile floors, charge $1 per foot. Yeah, you're running a business, man. Can't wait to meet you guys too, my dude. Yep, I think we're gonna try to. So let me give you all a secret here. We're gonna try to have a couple of guest speakers at Washathon 2.0 this fall. Trying to line up, if we can make it work, Mike Olin and Ray Notario, so him and Big John. If we can get them there to just kind of have a keynote section to speak at Washathon. So hopefully that'll work out. We'll have all of our original instructors will be there. Me, Bobby, Aaron, Jason, Sean, and then a couple of keynote speakers. We're going to try to get some vendors to help sponsor the event as well. F9, some of these other places that sell stuff that we promote that we believe in. So we'll see how it goes. What was that last question? How do the blend modules work? Does one, two drop an SH, another hook the water, and the other one is soap? Yeah, that's right. You just plumb your lines off of the blender to each of your tanks, and then your bottom line goes to your pump, and it pulls through the blender, and then you set your valves how you want them to get your ratios. It's real easy. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Just did a church steeple with Billy. You talking about Billy Davidson? Yeah. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I keep having to tap this thing to see the chat. I need to go into settings. Big fan. Keep up the good work. Billy always told me they said that I can add that. That's right. I always add it. Billy Davidson, man. If y'all aren't following Billy's channel, that's a real good channel. Go check him out. Out of Hammond, Louisiana. Good dude too. So yeah, we hope to get Notario there and Mike Olin there. I think they'll mesh well with the other guys, and these are some guys that are doing it. They're doing it right. They're growing, they're learning, but they know what the crap they're talking about. Like John's on here, they know what the freak they're talking about. Like if they ask a question or something, it's not like, what is bleach? It's a legitimate something, and they have something to contribute to the conversation. So coming from some guys that are doing good and they're growing, it's good to hear other guys' stories, like what did they do wrong, what did they do right. You know, they're having successes. It's really cool to see. So hopefully those guys can get there, and we'll hang out and let them talk for a little bit while we're there. So I have been on this live for 53 minutes, and my arm is tired of holding this phone. I need a selfie stick. We're finna go. You want to tell me anything else?
No. I'm good. I can't think of it.
Quentin's still in the desert, man. No idea when I'll be allowed to return. Man, you've been out there for a minute, my dude. He came and took training with us. He got a really nice car, too. Yes, Billy Davidson's my mentor. Thanks to him, I went straight to 8 gallon a minute machine, 3 years experience. Yep, 8 gallons is a good spot if you can do it, if you've got a setup for it. Do you use a software program for your employee taxes? I use an Emily. Emily's an accountant by trade. She's got a degree in accounting, graduated highest honors out of her entire graduating class in college, 4.0 grade average all of high school, all of college. And she has never worked as hard as she has in her life until she sat down in that chair right there. She thought, y'all, this little chick right here, she thought I didn't do nothing all day. I was doing all the building. I was doing all this stuff. I was doing all the phone calls, all the emails, all the inventory, all the design, go to the store, go to the shop, get the skids, get the trailers, get the tanks. And then she's busy and complaining because she says I've put too much work on her. It ain't me. It's y'all. I ain't putting no work on her. I'm out there minding my own business, standing in front of a portico. Like, I just got a fan blowing on me, trying to build these little tacky sprayers, man. Trying to spray the yang.
Anyway, QuickBooks does the sales tax for you.
QuickBooks.
QuickBooks.
She likes QuickBooks because it's what she's used to. Yeah. What's up, Micah? What you been doing, my dude? You ready to go home? Well, we're fixing to go and put some swimming trunks on and go to the creek and go swimming. You want to do that?
Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
We gotta go by Tractor Supply and get Micah's tomato things. All of his tomatoes fell over.
Oh yeah.
He needs to get those things.
Micah here on that kid, the far kid over the black shirt kid.
With the black collar.
He's got a little garden, and so we got to go get him some of them little tomato little tower things. He's a farmer.
Doesn't his
He wants to be a farmer anyway. Let's see. Do you use software? Sometimes you should tell us the systems Emily uses for the business. Yeah. Well, QuickBooks is one of the big ones. But hey, y'all keep putting the work on.
Website is WordPress.
Yeah, we use a WordPress website. Don't tell Aaron.
But he don't like WordPress.
Aaron pushes guys to have a legit site because they're competing. Guys in bigger towns are competing with other guys, and if your site looks like crap and you don't rank, there's just no point.
Yeah.
So we don't really need, it wouldn't make sense for us, but it does make sense. What are you doing in the office? I don't know. See you, John. Be good, my brother. V-style ball valve for GF proportioning valve. Yes, that's right. Big difference in a metering valve and a ball valve. Big difference. Guys all the time be like, I can just build that I can build that blend manifold for $8 at Lowe's. No, you can't. No, you can't. Ball valve is on and off. It does meter a little bit, but at a certain point, it's just wide open past that, so you can't get accurate measurements out of it. I used to not believe that. Then I cut them open. I was like, oh, there is a difference. Aaron is a beast. Yeah, man. Y'all both long-winded. I'm only long-winded because the chat keeps going. I live in a big city, and I'm highly sought after. Yeah, you got to have, when you're competing, you have to compete. So we live in a little bitty rinky-dink. So we're kind of the only game in town around here. We don't have to. I love Aaron, too. He's so small and cuddly. He doesn't look like that in his videos, but he's like this big. He's like a Care Bear. And he can sing. I mean, what else do you need? He can sing. He can serenade you. And he's pocket sized. Like, you can put him in your shirt pocket and carry him around. Aaron is like the exact opposite of Jason. Jason's like a Sasquatch.
Oh, my goodness.
They caught Jason on camera one time, and he had his arm behind him looking over his shoulder. He can sing, man. He could have, Aaron could have went big. He just, things happen. But, dude, he could have been like a legit country music star. I live in a big city, no website, and I'm highly sought after. Who's your competition? There's other ways that you can compete, but you don't want to leave the website. You don't want to leave search engine leads on the table. Like, if you don't have a website, you are losing money. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. You don't have a website and you're busy. Now, maybe that's where you want to be at, right? You're like, screw it. I'm busy. I'm to the point where I want to be. And so I don't need a website. As long as you're booked out, it don't matter. But if you want to grow, I guarantee you that you're losing potential future growth. Like, if your goal is to have a couple trucks and on the road, you're going to have a website. What do we do in 2020 when we want something? We pull our phone out and we Google it. I mean, that's not even debatable. So word of mouth and all that other stuff, it works. But you just, I watch mainly for Mason. So, yes. All right. So you've got a niche thing, right? Whose website builders are better than Aaron's people? Aaron's people is Footbridge Media. So they're pretty good. I just bought a domain. Yeah. And blast pressure washing. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying. Like, you're in a niche. But if you were doing residential and commercial, what most guys are doing, and you're in a big town, there's somebody, and you gotta compete with them. Unless you got, like, okay, I got a wash business, and I got these 3 or 4 contractors that I work under, and they give me their post-construction cleanup job. So I'm good. I don't need any leads. Rusty says, if y'all got plans, just tell Miss Emily to give me a call tomorrow. I'm about to throw some ribeyes on the grill. I think I'm going to do the same thing, my dude. We'll probably just call you tomorrow. So I'm going to end this live chat and go see if I can scrounge up a ribeye somewhere. We ate at Ted's Montana Grill Saturday night, and it sucked. So I'm really wanting a good steak. I managed a dedicated server for 20 years, and you'll build your own site. That'll work. Emily built our site. Let's talk about that yang. It's not yang, guys. It's yang. talking about that yang. I need to double my orders this week. Yes, I understand what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, man, you get it. It's just it's a constant thing. But yeah, that's that yang. Y-A-I-I. Let me show you. That's the yang. We're gonna get some t-shirts made. It's
Don't work. Okay, that
it works. It's that yang. And what we do is we spray. That's what we do. We spray that yang. We're gonna get some t-shirts made that say spray the yang. Guy will call or email and have this big, long, confusing friggin' thread, and he's trying to figure all this stuff out. And I'm like, dude, just spray the yang. Like, just go spray that yang. You're making it too hard. Analysis paralysis. Just go spray the yang. You'll be fine. Hope y'all have a great Memorial Day, and check in with you later. Peace out. See ya.